It's one of those stone pieces of 8.
Maybe the one in the other room needs a knife.
It's one of those stone pieces of 8. Yep, it's made of stone. LeChuck, the secret will never be yours.
I hate solving puzzles more than I hate Threepwood.
The secret will never be yours.
Ah! Threepwood, won't you ever give up and just go home?
Once is a coincidence, twice is suspicious. Only the observant pirate will pass.
But Jehovah begins with an I.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own. Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
Only the observant pirate will pass, so there's something about them that looks like it might tell you how many coins they all get. So take a look at them too. It might
The
actually
clever
say
eyes
something.
put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
One above the rank and file.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far. Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
There we go.
It's one of those stone pieces of 8. The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file.
Okay.
Seems like you'd need 6 coins to make this puzzle work properly.
Something else.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
My money.
Yeah, he's not making good use of it.
LeChuck, the secret is mine.
God damn it, man!
You really do suck at puzzles, don't you?
How are you still alive?
You will never have the secret.
I will soon have my revenge.
Then you will forever be cursed.
And you will never escape.
You will vanish with no tails.
No, I will return.
The secret is mine.
Third time be a charm, Threepweed.
Next time, I keep my voice down.
If
Only
Bunny
the
gets it.
bloodthirsty pirate will pass.
Only the bloodthirsty will pass, huh?
Hmm.
This is going to be a problem. There's no way I'm getting through there. It looks like its leg is hurt. It looks like its arm is hurt.
Sad monkey.
Also, this very much looks like animatronics at an amusement park right here.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's no way I'm getting through there.
How might we treat them in a bloodthirsty way? Hmm.
I don't see a sledgehammer. I mean, if it's got a hole, you've got limes.
It looks like its leg is hurt.
Yes, I'm abusing the hint system.
It doesn't seem to be a. You don't seem to get penalized for using it, like Seventh Guest, for example.
Even then, the penalization system in Seventh Guest isn't much of a penalty.
It's leaking some kind of oil all over the floor now.
And we have no feathers.
That didn't seem to do anything. This is going to be a problem.
Do you have anything that can catch some oil? I wonder.
Wow.
So long, Captain Madison. Ugh, this is like one of those mystery stories where the person has so many enemies the detectives don't know where to start.
Also, reference to the old Cold War one you got in the first game.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
I don't think. Have we seen anything that would actually give us a clue as to what that wheel is supposed to be?
We have. Looks like we got a date there. That's the map.
Okay.
And that's the other half.
close any more possible escape routes.
Say go back. Go back and look at those again.
One of the stone slabs from the altar seems to have fallen off during the rumbling. There's some writing on it. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. After all I've been through, finding some limericks on a piece of stone sinking into the lava isn't all that strange. So long, Captain Madison.
Okay, now apply the tablet to what we have. That tablet we read. In the lava.
Yeah.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3
4
steps right,
years.
but 2 left, till they fell off the deck.
3
and they
right
met
and
Davy
2
Jones
left.
for some tea.
So 1579, if that's a date on here. Or 1676, as you change it 4 times. So hit the middle 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There we go.
Huh? What? I was just deep in the mushroom and lava-ridden caves under Monkey Island, and now I'm... Oh no. Not yet. High
See an
Street, 20 feet.
animatronic rat
Hall of Pirates, 3-minute
Yeah.
walk. Additional restrooms at Dinky
and
Island.
bird. But, you know, mostly the rat.
Glad you finally made it, kid.
Well, Stan?
It's closing time and everyone wants to go home.
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
What do you mean it's closing time? I just got here.
Oh, I don't have time for this. I'm late for an important meeting. Take my keys and shut off all the lights before you leave. I'm not liable for anything that happens after closing time.
Guybrush, are you ready to go?
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
You're gonna get me out of here!
Yeah, I should have suspected Stan's involvement the minute I saw how cheap and gaudy this is. Dang, Stan makes LeChuck better every time.
The secret is mine.
Each time I come here, Stan really ups the challenge, but it's still LeChuck 0, Guybrush Threepwood 6.
The secret is mine.
Nice twist adding in Madison, Trent, and Lila. The team up had me fooled for a while.
The secret is mine.
Well, back to my boring flooring inspector job. Until next time. That was disappointingly easy. I wonder what's going on. Interesting. I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid t-shirt.
Because of course it is.
Okay, there are 2 endings to this. One will go to Elaine, and one will go back there.
Must have locked when I came out.
Or not.
High Street, 20 feet. Elaine, thank goodness you're here.
Of course. Where else would I be?
How'd it go with Flair?
Let's just say I made my point.
How did you get here before me?
You know I always try to stay a step ahead.
I'm not sure where I am all of a sudden.
You're right here with me. But we shouldn't stick around too long.
I was just underground on Monkey Island, and now we're on Melee?
Things just go by in a blur sometimes when you're having fun, don't they?
Have you done something new with your hair?
Got ruffled in the fight.
I like it. I got the secret!
You finally did it! I hope it was worth it.
I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm ready to go.
Don't forget to shut off all the lights.
The switch is locked.
I mean, you have a key ring for this type of stuff.
I'm ready to go.
Good. Me too.
Dad, that was a silly ending, and it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2. Really silly.
That's different. We're kids, and we're just goofing around. You're the one who said you can't just change things. You said that's not how storytelling works.
I did?
I want to know the secret. You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
That chest was really the friends we made along the way.
There isn't any one answer to what the secret is. It's not like a rock or a banana. It's like a story. It changes with time. You're the
No.
person telling it. Everyone you ask will have a different idea.
Mom!
I mean,
tell me what the
0
secret
is still a number.
Are you filling our son's head with your outlandish stories again?
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that one. Every time you tell that story, the ending gets stranger and stranger. Let's go down to the docks and watch the galleon head out.
Yay!
I found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's going to be a fun adventure.
I'll meet you down there.
You know, I like the thought I have about the series of games. That every single one of them is just Guybrush in an old folks' home, telling stories that never actually happened, but he fully remembers them.
General consensus on getting these folks weren't keen on that ending. I'm kind of heartened to the point, so it's decent ending.
I mean, I can see what they were doing. They were trying to make an ending that reminded you of the ending to the second game.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing. And that's part of the problem with this game, I feel. It doesn't do enough to be its own thing. It relies way too much on the nostalgia of the rest of the series.
Yep.
Just in general. I'm not saying it's a terrible game or anything, because it's a point-and-click adventure game. It has solid enough puzzles in it. But just the story is not so much, here's an all-new Monkey Island game, and it's more, remember all the old Monkey Island games and how much fun you had with them? Let's relive that.
And unfortunately, that seems to be a common trend, not just in games, but in movies and TV series of, let's just bank on the nostalgia.
And I think even Yahtzee had something to say about fan games like this, which I'm not sure if he's the one that said it or not, but I know I've heard it somewhere that fan games rarely turn out to be good because they're like this. They're not their own thing. They're trying to live up to be something that happened in the past and that already exists. So they're basically just trying to recreate something, only they can't do it as well as the original, so it always comes off as the inferior product.
And the annoying thing about that is, this ain't a fan game.
Yeah.
This is one of the creators has come back to make this. For Curse, Escape, and Tales, they were made by third parties. 1, 2, and this one has at least one of the original creators. Oh, definitely. The first one had 2 original creators. This one just had 1.
But it definitely feels like this was made by a fan trying to recapture the feeling they had playing the originals. But they leaned on everything that was already in the originals instead of telling their own story. That's the feeling I got almost every step of the way through this.
It's like how Murray came back in this and Escape. Yeah, he was there, but he didn't really do a lot.
Yeah.
It did slightly more in the Tales, but still it's... Yeah, remember this character you enjoyed in the third one? He's back and... Yeah.
Which, I mean, to an extent, nostalgia bait works. But you got to know when to break off and be your own thing.
Yeah.
If Murray had been here for, just say, a cameo, like you'd seen him and then he was gone, it's like, nostalgia, a little touch of nostalgia. But instead, yeah, we're going to reuse him for a significant part of the puzzles here. We're gonna make him significant to the game in some way, instead of just making him like this thing in the background that you saw. It's like, yeah, we're making a reference to the original, versus we're shoving it down your throat. So I can't say this is a bad game. It doesn't seem to be too buggy. It seems to be solidly constructed enough. It seems to have decent puzzles in it. And I mean, they couldn't help but capture the feeling of a Monkey Island game, considering how much of it they were basically copy pasting for a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just... Oh, Bennett Foddy was one of the playtesters for this, was he?
That's...
But it's just... Yeah, you can definitely tell this feels like a fan game, and that's not a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that all fan games are inherently bad. I'm just saying it's a really, really rare occasion where a fan game doesn't feel like somebody just wanted to fix something wrong with the original material.
Uh-huh.
And of course, you have all the listings of the pets.
Princess
Yep.
Peanut's head.
And Max.
Oh God, Max.
Somebody has Max. And of course, we mentioned pets, and a dog barks in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with Monkey Island is it probably needs to be done.
I mean, I
It
can't
probably
imagine.
needed to be done a long time ago.
Yeah. I can't imagine they're going to be doing any more after this.
No. I mean, there will still be people try to remake the game.
Mm. Yeah, like, I remember people making such a big deal about the graphics on this. I feel like the graphics was the least of its problems.
The graphics were up there in terms of problems, I think. Just because it felt like somebody was trying to invoke the feeling you got from playing, say, Grim Fandango.
Yeah.
Grim Fandango meets Broken Age.
Yeah. It just doesn't... I mean, for everything else they ripped off of Monkey Island, they could have just ripped off the art style.
Yeah.
It would not have hurt them to make this a pixel, a sprite-based game like the originals.
Yeah.
It would have made certain other things a little difficult, but And I'm not saying Monkey Island has had the most consistent art style over the years either.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
It's just not exactly... This does not capture the feeling of Monkey Island. It just makes me think of other adventure games. It's like, I could be playing that one instead. Grim Fandango, a skeleton and his mop,
Mm-hmm.
Is this where we go for the next game to OP? Is the one I basically refer to as the one to what was it? I put something about repaying my sins or something.
Ah.
I mean, we could.
I would say no to it. It's a general case of do I have general consensus for that one? But
I mean, there are only 2 people in your crew that have fond memories of that game. I'm pretty sure it's only 2.
Probably.
And it ain't me being one of them.
I'm pretty sure it's just me and it's just Lantern and me.
And Lantern is available for these time slots.
Yep.
So, this has been Return to Mankind, and this has been our thoughts on it. Technically alright, but lives too much in the shadow of earlier games.
Mm-hmm.
So, until next time, when we do something else, and we decide what to do something else.
I mean, we have a list.
We have a list.
We do.
So, I've been the Raven. This has been Surratt and StarprincessHLC. That has been a skull we played a opening magical spell on. And until next time, be good, be well, and stay away from the secret big up. It's not worth it. Later.
I mean, it's just a t-shirt, folks.
Yep.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.